that in mind, that this is me addressing the reading rush controversy, and it's not a controversy, it's a fuck up, and it's obvious that they messed up. Because being an ally is not a performance. You're not acting, you're not on a stage. Being an ally is a lifelong commitment of being true to your fellow humans because they are equal to you. So the point of this clip right here is for me to let you know that I had no idea that there was even a group book. No clue whatsoever. I had no idea about it. I heard nothing about it, and scrolling through I believe it was 4-ish weeks ago, there's a picture of the book. The book is Such a Fun Age, which is such a serious book about a young black woman who is arrested or convicted, I haven't read the book, on kidnapping charges, falsely accused because she was babysitting a woman. That is such a topic that needs to be discussed, because things like that happen in real life. Hell, people get called, white women call the cops on black children selling lemonade. You know they're gonna call people out for being kidnappers. But the point of this, me addressing this at the beginning, is that I don't deal with fake activism, but I already filmed these videos, and I felt that since I discussed it quite a bit online, this week, and I filmed the video, I will be uploading it. But after this, I will not be participating in any reading rush. I don't believe I'll be participating in any reading rush after this, and I'm going to be leaving links to books that might actually help. For example, to be a good ally, why I'm no longer talking to white people about race. I'm going to be linking quite a few books down below to be a good ally that will help address topics that I would have no clue about if I didn't read them in these books. I'll also be leaving a Google Docs which has a bunch of Black Lives Matter stuff on it, from protests to memorial services and stuff like that. And I will also be linking down below any petitions that I find, and if you guys have any, please let me know so I can add them to it. And any little bit helps. Educating yourself helps. Signing petitions helps. Calling out your racist family members, friends, co-workers helps. It's not just something to say, oh, I didn't read and laugh about it. So keep in mind that being an ally is an act, and it's okay if you don't complete every single book, but it is not okay to laugh about the book being chosen and essentially brushing it off like it was nothing, because it is such a serious topic at hand that has been a serious topic for as long as I've been alive, but especially since 2016, when the first Black Lives Matter protest started, and they were angry people, as they are still portrayed as angry people in 2020. So just keep that in mind, that if you are a white person like me and you have white privilege, use your white privilege to actually do something and not just sit back and watch things unfold. I guess here's the videos. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Cameron here, and it is 7:30 a.m. and I'm tired. But today is day one of the reading rush for 2020, and I did a vlog for the reading rush stay at home, so I thought I would just jump on here and do it again for you guys. Sorry, I'm getting attacked by this little rat. And apparently another one. So, I have two challenges for this reading rush that aren't a part of their challenges. So one, I got 7 cats this time. That includes 3 kittens. So that's gonna be fun. And then I didn't finish reading this book yet. I have this much of the book left. Besides that, I'm going to try and read this as best as I can. okay, I'm gonna finish this book. But there are 7 challenges for the reading rush, book wise, and then there's 3 other challenges. This year they're doing like a reading blog thing. I was gonna blog anyway. It is make a cup of tea or coffee, but I don't drink coffee. The second one is match an outfit to your book, and the third one is tell a book story. I don't really know what that means, tell a book story. I don't really have any book stories, so I don't know. But today I'm gonna try and read 2 of the 7 books, because I did 7 books for the 7 challenges when other people were smart and not stupid when they wrote this out and did like 4 books for all 7 challenges, because that's normal. I don't know why I did 7. But okay, I'm gonna try and read a book that matches your birthstone color, and I'm gonna be doing this one right here, which is Don't Call Us Dead, because it actually has both of them. So here's my pearl, which is the stone, and purple is my gem. I'm a Gemini. I am born in June. I don't know why I said Gemini, because it only matters about June. But yes, so I'm gonna read this poem book, and I was gonna try and read 2 books today. The next challenge was a book starting with thee, and I was gonna try and read the last days of New Paris. Sorry, my camera is flipped, so I can't read it, but I was gonna try and read this, but now that I have to finish I Wish You Were All the Best, I might not get to this book, but that is okay, because it's not like I'm going anywhere during quarantine. So this shall be fun. I'm gonna finish reading this book, and then I will check in with you guys. So I finished the other book at 4. Then I ate dinner. Guys, dinner. That's how long it took me to read 51% of that book. But I'm gonna finally start this. The bookmark is where I'm gonna stop at and take a break, because this book is divided into sections. So this page is the end of the first section, and then there's some one-on-one, like 1-page poems, like Dear White America, Dinosaurs in the Hood, It Won't Be a Bullet, Last Summer of Innocence, and then some of the other ones are longer, like the beginning one. So that's how I'm gonna read this one, and I'm aiming for reading this book completely before I go to bed, so I can read 2 books tomorrow. Dear air where you used to be, dear empty trucks by front door, dear wherever you are now, dear sun. They buried you all business, no ceremony, cameras, t-shirts, essays, protests. And obviously, this is still very relevant, and I don't know. I thought it was a good thing I picked this book up then. I think this was a really good buy, because, ignore that I'm really, really pale right now, because it actually talks about a lot of things that are going on in the world right now. Dear badge number, what did I do wrong? Be born, be black, meet you. And then the next poem in this is Dear White America, and I just feel like this is going to be a very helpful read, and I get that it is poems, but it is through his eyes, and it's a true to story kind of thing, and I feel like it would just be kind of educational to hear right now, you know? Did you just smack my book? Okay, I'll put the book down and pet you. Okay, so just a little update on this book. I'm not going to... Why do I keep holding this book around? I'm not gonna lie, I have skipped a few poems just solely based off the titles, because I knew that, like, I shouldn't read the... Like, I wouldn't read them out loud, so why would I read them to myself? Or, stuff like that. But I'm still reading it. I'm just skipping a few pages, that's all. But I just thought I would let you guys know that I am doing that, and this does talk about... It does use language in it. I was not aware of this said language until right now. But yeah, I have about half of the book left. So I'm gonna bolt through that and then update you guys on what I thought about these poems. Maybe make some tea, which is one of the challenges, but I'm drink tea anyway. But yeah. Okay, so this was really good. I didn't understand all of the poems, but I also haven't lived through most of this. I believe some of the poems are talking about the AIDS epidemic, or what it's like having AIDS. From what I could tell, there was a lot about police brutality and about how I don't want to live in white America. Okay, so yeah, it is talking about HIVs. It's also talking about what it's like growing up gay and black, which I wouldn't understand, but this gives me some light into his mind and what his experiences are, which I think is really nice. I don't know what time it is. Hold on. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock, like on the dot, 10 p.m. I finished this, so I'm gonna watch maybe like a video or two, and then I'm gonna make me some tea, and then I'm gonna settle down and read another book until I get tired. But I'm actually really glad I picked this book. I did skip a few poems because if I can't say the word out loud, I don't feel comfortable reading the word, and you know, so if when I saw the word in the title or at all on the page, I just completely skipped that poem. And yeah, you should definitely, if you like poetry, I highly recommend this book. Hi, another awkward angle by Cameron. I'm gonna start reading this now. So this is based on half historical event and fiction, based in 1941 in the chaos of wartime. Marcial, American engineer and occult disciple, Jack Parsons stumbles onto an anti-Nazi group. Okay, so I'm gonna start reading this, and if you've ever watched any of my reading books, you know, goodbye dust cover. I hate those things. Ugh, this is an ugly book, but at least things go. All books are beautiful, I know, but okay, so I actually counted afterwards on there, afterward. So there's actually 168 pages in this, so this should be a quick read. But yeah, let's go make some tea while I start this. I got my cup. Don't be mad. You have to do what you have to do.
This comes out.
Okay. Don't judge me. And Lipton. It's not even hot. So let's get to late night reading. Since it's like 12 a.m.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hi. I'm sorry that you can hear the fans in the background, but this is kind of a heavy book. Like, not really, but like it is. I don't know if I should have picked right before I'm going to bed to read it, but I am. I'm going to read some more of it and then I'm going to check in with you guys, but it is definitely a first person perspective, but it's not. It's like, it's a third person 100%, but like there's certain parts where I feel like it's first person. And there's some terminology that I don't understand. But in the back, there is an index that explains certain things, but definitely not the words I would like to be explained. Like, what's avalo? Avalo? I could Google it. I'm literally only on page 18, but I feel like I've been like thrown a lot of information, or maybe it's just my ADHD where I've reread the same paragraph multiple times. Like, I don't know. I will see you guys in the morning after I've finished this. I know it's not the next day, but I just wanted you to see where my cat wanted to sit. Here's my book. Here's my cat. And here's my face in front of the book and the cat. Like, baby. Not even listening either. Hey, baby. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna be really honest. Obviously, I didn't really film today. I guess yesterday, Tuesday. I didn't really film Tuesday. I just was having a really hard time reading, and I don't know. I had to keep stopping and pausing while I read. So I thought I might as well just get the book over with and then talk to you guys about it. So this book took me way longer than I thought it would. I had to keep taking breaks. I had to keep going back and rereading things. So I do have ADHD, so sometimes I will be thinking about things while my eyes and my brain is still like going with the page, and then I flip the page and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't actually read that. I've been thinking. So then I have to go back and reread it. But it wasn't just that. There's like 2 parts of this book. Flashbacks that are part of the current time. Then you have a story baseline that is also the past, that is explaining how all this came to be. And I don't know. I don't really know what happened. I don't understand this book. I'm not really a fan of it. So I don't really know what happened. You have Nazis, you have devils, you have demons, you have hell, you have Free France, and you have something else that I can't pronounce. So you have all of these things fighting against each other, and then you have Manifs, I don't know, something else. But you know, yeah. I'm not gonna say I don't recommend this book, but if I were a rater, it would be a 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 because it's nice. Probably more like 1 out of 5. If it was a film, I would love the film. I love this concept, but I just don't think it was well written enough for my understanding. Now that could just be me. I just don't understand it. Yeah, so okay, so I can check off 2 of the books. And the 3rd book that I'm going to be reading is based on a movie. And one of the other challenges is to match an outfit to a book. So I'm going to be doing both. So I'm going to show you my outfit for tomorrow, and I'm going to show you my book. If you did not know, I really like Star Trek. So I picked this up at the comic book store, and I'm going to be reading this. It is 2 Captains, 1 Destiny, Star Trek Generations, a novel by J.M. Dillard, based on Star Trek Generations. What I'm going to be wearing tomorrow while I read this book is one of my favorite shirts from high school. It's this. I actually got it thrifting. I like it. And, you know, same thing on the back. I'm going to wear black pants because black pants go with everything. Well, they're shorts. But here's my favorite part. If you didn't know, I'm making masks. Because we need more masks in this world right now. So this pattern has like stars in it. It's kind of like a night sky. But then I made this to go on it. Bam. So I think it's just a perfect combination of this book. Let's see what the cover looks like. Okay, so it's purple. But I think I'm gonna, yeah. I still have 5 books left, so I'm hoping that I can get through these. But yes, and I promise to film tomorrow. Okay. Hey, so I don't feel like cutting the lights on, so I'm gonna be talking from this direction so you can see. But like, I don't know. Like, you know when you love a character so much? Like, you know, like, my favorite Star Trek is the first one, and it will always be my favorite. And tell me why I'm being a little baby, and I'm only, how many pages in? I'm only 14 pages in, and I'm already crying because of this line right here. But even as I was falling, I knew I would die because the two of you were with me. I always know when I die alone. Dude, I don't like goodbyes. And I feel like a baby because it's 3 a.m. and I'm crying about characters that I already know. Like, you know what I mean? That just sounds stupid. I don't know. It's too late for this right now. I took a break from reading and I think I'm gonna go to bed since this little one's got me tired. And then I'm gonna just continue to read tomorrow since it is really early in the morning. So I guess later today. I just wanted to say, why does my head look like this when I wear this blanket? I'm on page 75 and I definitely need a break. Like, I know the story baseline. Like, I know everything. Like, I know everything's gonna be fine, blah, blah, blah. But, like, my brain is telling me you need to just stop for a minute, take a breather, and come back. So page 75 is the part of part 2. So, yeah, I'm just chilling here with my boy, Dobby. You wanna say hi? No? Okay. Well. And then I'm gonna get back to reading in a minute. Hey guys, so I still have like 100 and something pages left. I may or may not get it done since it's 12:47 a.m. But I do just want to go ahead and show you. I wasn't tired until I said the time. Like, what? I'm gonna go ahead and show you the next book I'm gonna be reading for this. So the next book is Read the First Book You Touched, and I actually just changed what I was reading because this one is smaller and I just think it would be a lot easier on me. So I'm reading Where the Woods Ends by Charlotte Salter. It looked really cool. I saw it at the dollar store, literally just got it today. It's kind of like this dark fantasy, I guess you could say. Nothing to fear but everything here. Where she's at in the forest. Yeah, dark, twisted, and tangled with humor. This fantasy is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, this is what I'm going to be reading next, just in case I don't just start tomorrow morning and I forget to update you guys because I work tomorrow. So, yeah. Hey guys, so, I read during lunch break, but I only had like 30 minutes, and as a slow reader, 30 minutes is not long. So, I'm not here. This is where I need to be because this is behind the scenes. It's not really a part of the book. I'm a little bit right here. So I'm gonna try and knock this out before I get home so I can start the next book. And also, just wanted to put this out there. I started a book Insta. I don't know how you want to say it, but I started one, and it is called Butterflies Bookshelf. Like butterflies, like the plural for butterflies, like multiple butterflies. I'll put it here. I'll put it here somewhere. That. Okay, I'm in the car. I should be done with this book, but I'm not. Oh my gosh. So I started a job yesterday. So I read a little bit during lunchtime, and I read on my way home from work, but then I passed out, man. That's from like weeks of not going to bed till 2 a.m. and then actually getting up early. But I only have 100 pages left at the max. 101 pages left. And then I'm gonna start Where the Woods End. That's the name of the book. And then I'm actually changing my Read a Book Outside book to a graphic novel. Because I don't want to burn myself out, but I want to do all of the challenges. So I'm going to do that because the other two I can't change, and those are pretty thick books. And I'm going to try and read the rest of the 2 books today, or at least on the 25th, read a full book, and on the 26th, read the last book. And then if I can't finish all 3 books today, do the graphic novel tomorrow. So right now it's raining, so it's been storming all week without rain, and then I decided yesterday it was gonna rain on and off, and that's what it's doing today. So I'm hoping that it doesn't, but if it does, then tomorrow I'm just gonna read in the car because it's outside technically. I'm just gonna twist it a little bit to help me out. Yeah. So I finally finished it, only, you know, after forever. So I'm gonna start this right now. You good, baby? So yeah, I'm just gonna take the dust cover off of this and then start reading. Hi, I know I'm laying down again, but I just thought this was cute. So like, here's the script for it, and then the very next, that's fine. But this one is cool too. It says, for everyone who has ever been followed by a monster. And as somebody with paranoia, love that. But it's kind of like her, like a note, like her notebook, and I just thought it was cute, and how it's some like handwritten letters, and then at the bottom they have the count, and it explains what a grabbler is. I'm not giving any spoilers away, but I just want to say I would have never thought of a weapon as a spoon with a sharpened handle. And 2, this sentence is my favorite, which she had stolen from Mandy Banbury, the evilest hag in the village. The next sentence. Kestrel wasn't sure what made someone a hag, but Marty was probably it, unless you count Carcele's mom. Crestrels. But I just thought that was funny. Okay. So I'm on page 122. This is the next chapter after page 100. So my next goal is the next page after 200. So yeah, I don't want to stop, so I'm just going to keep reading until I get there and then see if I want to continue reading from there. So I'm going to knock this book out like the next hour or so. Since I'm on page 155 and there are 302. Yeah, 302 pages. So I'm gonna knock that out, and then this book from a thrift store. This is a small little read. It's 117. It smells like an old book. I got this because it just looked interesting. You know, in the description at the front. But I'm gonna read this for the first book I picked up, which I know is a little bit of a lie, but we're just gonna do that. And then that book fell. For the book I'm reading outside, I'm gonna be reading Raven, which I picked up a while back ago and I just never like opened because I'm always afraid the cats are gonna mess it up.
game. It's a rich thing.
I finished Where the Woods End. I could not put this book down, but I did and went to bed, and then it took me forever to pick it back up because RuPaul was on. And then I watched some trans documentary, and so I got distracted. But this is really good. It's super quick read too, and I found it at the dollar store. Charlotte Salter, this is a 5-star book. I highly recommend it. So that checks off first book I touched. I read this too, which I think was cute. It was a fun little read. There was some things that I just were like, what? I don't think I can find it again. Yeah. The weather in March is a lot like me. Nice for one day and then nasty for two. And I just thought it was funny. There's a few funny little quotes in here. But yes, I did not get to read this outside because it was storming and I didn't want to take this into the rain. But so here's the deal with the It is Stubborn Continent. I technically already read one. Last Days of New Paris. But I'm actually going to read this tonight so I can get a quick little read before I go to bed. And then it's about the voices of pagan gods thunder through the epic story of the coming of, I can't pronounce that. But, you know, this takes place in the Hungarian plains. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I'm between a bunch of blankets right now. It is worth something. I read one chapter of this, and I'm gonna read the rest tomorrow, as well as Raven. And I may not hit 1,000 pages, but I've read more books this week than I have in a really long time, and I think that's a really good thing, you know. So I'm just, you know, glad to have read some. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to sit in the car and read this. I even have the door open. Got a lovely tree here for shade. But Yeah, I've read a bit of it. I don't really know. Like, the pages aren't numbered, so I can't tell you how much I've read. But, I mean, it looks like almost half of half. I read this. It was a good read. I don't remember everything I read. Does that make sense? Like I remember, like, random bits, but not the whole thing. Okay. But yeah. So I'm gonna continue eating outside. Ooh, that actually looks really good with that background. Okay, time to finish eating this lovely book. I like how they included the designs in the end by each person that did a design. So that's completed, which means I have finished all the challenges, and I actually adored this, and I really like that there was a little bit of Beast Boy in the end, just for like one panel, but that was a panel enough for me. But I love this. And let's talk about the other books. So let's list off the books I've read. Okay, so Back to Burst on Color, Don Cross said yes. Check. I already had that one checked. Book starting with the word the, already got that checked. Based on a movie, checked. First book you touched. I'm gonna mark out Empire of Time and put where the points end. And check that. Reading outside, cut that off and put Raven. And then check that off. John we don't usually read. Cross that off. It's a really long name. Let me grab the book. Oh, I keep forgetting the word when I was saying this. So it's Jennifer Hecate. That's the name. Okay, and then different continent. Check off Cold Bath Street. The White Stag, I believe is what it's called. Hey Delilah. And then check that off. And I've checked off all 7 of the things. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to write down how many pages each was. Okay, so I just did the math and I actually did hit 1,000 pages. I hit 1,009. Barely over 1,000, but it was over 1,000. So that's like 2 goals right there. Hit 1,000, read a 5-star book. I did that. I'm just going to wait for that to upload and then I'll check back in with you guys. But I'm so happy that I actually hit 1,000 pages as well. So my computer's being silly, so I'm actually gonna do it on my phone. So yeah, here's that. Okay, so I did everything except for the one book club thing, because I can't figure out what that is. It's probably in the video that I just accidentally missed, but that's awesome. I'm happy to say I completed a lot of things. Okay, so I finished the vlog yesterday out, so I just thought I would do that real quick. So I think it was a success. Don't you guys? I think it was. If you read with us, let me know what you read. If you didn't read along, but you watched videos for it, what'd you watch? Or if you just randomly clicked on this video, hi, thank you for watching. I don't really know what to say, except for I actually really enjoyed it, and I actually completed it. So I feel really happy and proud of myself that I actually did that. And that I'm getting back into the swing of liking reading. I go in month increments of liking reading and hating reading. So it was really nice to just be able to actually enjoy it again, and actually liked every book I read except for the last Days of New Paris, and I theoretically should have liked that book. It was just like framed weird. But I don't really know what else to say. So I guess this is the end of the vlog. And yeah, if you want to see more reading vlogs, let me know. I would love to do them. So peace out, rock on over your old, get to grow your wings, fly high, touch your sky, make sure everyone knows your name. Love from Mice from New Year's. Bye, man, for Butterflies Camera. Out.